Hello and welcome to How Much My Moving Company Made This Week, where I talk about, you guessed it, how much my moving company made this week. So I started this series because I thought it would be interesting for others, small business owners or not, just to hear about how another small business is doing, especially during these crazy times that we're in the middle of. I'm still kind of working on the format of this series. Obviously, I'm going to talk about how much the moving company made and do a brief summary of the last week, but I think I'll also start adding kind of stories from the week and then just like things I learned and my business theories along the way. If there's anything you want me to talk about in the next week's episode, comment below, like question, anything like that, or things you think I should touch on, let me know. I'm kind of, like I say, evolving this series into hopefully something as entertaining and educational as possible. So let's start tallying up these jobs. First one, $500. We'll run through these pretty quickly and tell some stories along the way. Next one, $1,400. We love bigger jobs. This one was coming out of storage. We love storage jobs. Hate to see them leave, but you know, that's part of the business. Next one, $640. Next one, this one was $870. Oh, and there's a story here. This was an office move. So I'd say about 5 to 10% of our jobs are office or commercial moves. The rest are residential. This job is a prime example on why to do an hourly rate for your business if at all possible. I recommend everyone try and do an hourly rate. This way, your company is never going to be screwed over by a customer who doesn't know exactly what they need, and the customer is never going to be screwed over by a company who over or under bills something. This is a prime example because this customer, they're moving a 9,000 square foot office. However, they were saying only about 15 pieces of furniture were being moved. They listed all the furniture, and I can tell you from experience, that's almost always incorrect. So we did an hourly rate. If we were just to quote this 15 pieces of furniture, we would have quoted it like $300 or something like that. But of course the guys get there and there's way more to do than was expected because we try not to do estimates whenever possible because it's just more expensive. Unless a job is huge, it's really not worth it to send someone out, spend time, pay for someone's work for an hour or two to go do an estimate. So that flat hourly rate, all-inclusive hourly rate, saved us. This bill was $870. Like I said, we probably would have quoted $300 if we had to do a flat rate. Just a reason to do hourly rates if you own a business. Moving on. $320. You'll see this week wasn't that great. We fluctuate from week to week. The first week of the month and the last week of the month are always the busiest. Next one, $405. Next one, $639. Oh, I also got some comments about masks from other small business owners, since now you're pretty much required if you're going to any stores to wear a mask, and what I'm doing with my business. So I ordered a whole bunch of masks just the other day, and what we're going to do is when we do our confirmation calls the day before, we're going to ask our customers, hey, do you want the guys to wear masks or not? If they say yes, we'll provide them with masks, and I'd say about 30% of our guys right now already just wear them no matter what. But then that way we can just kind of have that extra level of professionalism and hopefully make the customer even more comfortable if they are worried about it. However, I found most people aren't. It's just courteous to do so, and masks are pretty cheap right now. It was like $100, $50 for like 100 masks. So it's worth doing. Next one, $470. Next one, $657. Next one, $300, $575, $495. A lot of smaller jobs this past week. $657 again, and this one, $657, and this one was another storage job. So we moved someone into the warehouse storage right over here. An extra $60 a month. Can't complain there. Also, I have a potential tenant who's going to rent out about 1,000 square feet of my warehouse, potentially, which would help out my rental bill even more. But I'll keep you guys updated if that ends up happening or not. And then finally, last one, 465. So that came out to a whopping $8,393 in the past week. We're still down. That's probably at least 45% down from this same week last year, but hey, we're still in business. We're still kicking. Like I said earlier, if there's any questions or business theory or things you'd like me to address on the next video, let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to help. And until next time, I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope you have a profitable day.